Hello everyone, my name is Fitria Mulyani and today our presentation about linguistic. The topic is phonetics. In here I will explain about the definition of phonetics. The second is a simple case. The third one is about applied phonetics in life, and the last one is the conclusion of phonetics. Definition of phonetics. Phonetics is the science that discusses how a sound can be formed using several body parts, namely the lips, teeth, tongue, pharynx, and lungs. The science only discusses the relationship between the parts of the body that produce sound. For the formation of a language, production to sound perception will be studied in this one session. Simple case. In everyday life, phonetics is not much different from social linguistics, which discusses language and sound. Here, the simple case is how someone gives an example when talking to his interlocutor using another language by paying attention to the consonants themselves. In phonetics, we will study three types of phonetics. First, acoustic phonetics. Well, acoustic phonetics is investigating the sound of language according to its physical aspects as air vibrations. When we strum a guitar, for example, the strings vibrate, causing the air to vibrate as well, and there is a sound that we can hear. Similarly, the sound of language, which is produced by the means of speech. For acoustic phonetics in specialized investigations, complex electronic equipment is required. So, these investigations can be carried out only in a phonetic laboratory. And the second, auditory phonetics. Auditory phonetics is the study of how the sounds of language are received by the ear. Auditory phonetics is not much done in linguistic relations. Standard books on linguistics also describe very little about auditory phonetics, and the expertise required is actually expertise in medical science. And the last one is organic phonetics. Phonetics is the study of how language sounds are produced by speech or organs. This field is very important in linguistics. Well, we're using our mouth and our larynx, and the second is how to speak in the about the phonetics using a symbols, and it's called IPA, and that in the international phonetics alphabet, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, next. Applied phonetics in life. Well, in here I will give you an example about phonetics in daily conversation via chat. I'm using Sundanese with my friend. So in the chat, I'm using Sundanese for informal chat with my friend. The context is to show you how Sundanese can be phonetics too. Well, it's a daily conversation with my friends, and as you can see in the picture, when I say we, it means like woi or hey. And the second is maneh ngerti te. It like, did you know, when you have a bad news or good news, or you have a gossip girls time, that's the time I'm using maneh ngerti te in my friends. With my friends. And then noun we, it's like what? And the fourth is te, ngapa weh? It like te, ngapa weh? It like no, why, or what? Wow, or it's like do you have a news? And the last is menikah pisan. It's like he's very handsome, she's very beautiful. That's like but in here kasep pisan, it using by a man or boy. In Sundanese, if we want to say beautiful for a girl, we are using gelis. Sorry, I'm take a long time for remembering. And then the last one is part 2. It's like pikiranen. Pikiranen is like in your mind, like in your mind, you know. Aisyah, it's like oh gosh, oh my god, like oh no. And upami is like if, well, the example in here I'm said upami Hwang In Yop charismatic. Well, if Hwang In Yop is very charismatic, is charismatic. And the ayah is like there is no. The ayah tandingan iya mah. There is no boy who can lose Hwang In Yop. Menikumaha kitu. It's like something. It's like something that I can say it. And hoyong nyulik wae, it's like I want to kidnap him or her because she's very cute, very sweet in the context, because we love this man, we love this girl, or we love these things. And the last one is conclusions. We start by considering sounds and came to the conclusion that what are called sounds in everyday speech need to be broken up into separate levels or tiers. This embraced the tier of temporal position, called the skeleton, and the tier of phonetics properties, called the melody. Furthermore, we saw on several occasions that the melody itself is a composite of units which act independently of other units within the melody. Well, that's all about phonetics from me. If I have much wrong or fall in here, please correct me. And thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.